Hi Aquarius, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for November 2022. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in November and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Rising, and Aquarius Moon. I'm using the Tarot Mucha Tarot deck in these readings. All that being said, Aquarius, now on to your November 2022 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have here, Aquarius, is Eight of Cups. And Eight of Cups is turning away from what's not working for you anymore, emotionally speaking. And you have the stick of power in control in your hand, and you're going off on a new journey. And even though the journey is unknown, you're still willing to take it. It's like Aquarius, I'm hearing the collective consciousness of Aquarius saying you're fed up with where you are or the circumstances around you. You may feel like you've put up with too much. You may feel like you're kind of like beaten down. Maybe the world is making you feel beaten down. You know, Saturn's been in your sign for a really long time, Aquarius. This could be, you know, that's the taskmaster planet. It could be putting Aquarians through the ringer, and you may be feeling like you're just fed up and tired of so many things, and Saturn could be a contributing factor. And I do feel that some Aquarians are reviewing things that they've done in the past, mistakes they've made, but you're like, I can't undo any of the mistakes I've made. Like, some things are irreversible. And you may feel like you want to be getting on with your life in a new and different way. Maybe some aspect of your life has played out. You feel like you've played that out now. You're ready for a new chapter, a new cycle to happen. Some of you may have felt shamed by other people, victimized by other people, or both, taken advantage of or manipulated by other people. And this is all part and parcel of why you're feeling this Eight of Cups energy. You may feel like you want to situate yourself into a new and better situation that feels more stable, especially financially as well. Some of you may be working on to proactively protect your assets, but it's also to protect your sovereignty, to protect your peace of mind. You may feel like you want to reinvent your life in new ways. You may want to get involved with new programs, new clubs, groups, organizations. It's like you're looking for something new to revitalize your life or energize your life, or, like I said, turn the page, turn the chapter, go on to a new chapter and a new cycle. You may feel like you may feel forgotten about. You may also feel like people who were once your friends or people that cared about you, you may feel like they've forgotten you. They're busy with their own lives, or they just aren't paying attention to you. And you may feel like you want new. It could be love relationship, could also be new friends. So the next card in your reading is Six of Swords, which is very interesting following the Eight of Cups, because this is moving to new and better shores. This could also be moving your residence. It could be travel. You could be moving from troubled times to better times. This sometimes can indicate like a new commute for your job, or looking for, a new place to live, better situations, which actually did already come up in many ways in the Eight of Cups. You may feel like where you are isn't suiting you anymore. It could be your job. It could be your residence. Could even be not even just the place you're living. It could be the state or the area or the province or maybe even the country. I do feel that some Aquarians are going to start looking at what else is out there. You may not be making the move, a big move in November. Some of you may, but some of you may really start to search, like for either a new job or a new place to live. There may be some people you feel like you miss, or some people you feel like you need to talk to or reconnect with from your past that you haven't seen in a long time. But it's going to take a while. I don't feel that this is some like snap of your finger moment. Like this is something that's going to evolve, take time. It's like, first of all, it's an investigative process. You got to see what's out there. Now, maybe some of you Aquarians have already been doing that, and you do actually move in the month of November. If you've already been on the lookout and do the investigative process, you may literally be moving in November of 2022. But for some of you, it's a process that's going to take longer. Remember, I always say timing is different for all of you because you're not all born with the same birth chart. You're not born in the same city, town, province, country. You don't have the same birth time. So timing for the Aquarians and any sign is not going to be the same for everyone. I also pick up that Aquarians are going to be adjusting their thinking. And in some ways, you're doing progressive thinking to see what else is out there. And that can be in other ways, like if you own your own business, or if you want to start a business, or if you have a job and you want a different job. Your thinking is progressive. Like, what else is out there? What else can I do? What other job could I get? Or what other addition to your existing business can you do, or aspects of your business. But again, for some of you, it's moving. This could also be seeking out, if you want to join any clubs, groups, or organizations, you may be doing some investigative work to see what's out there, or churches, or spiritual groups, or things of that nature, classes, study. There's a lot of seeking what's out there, progressive thinking, and seeing what else is out there. Now, the card that you have crowning your reading is Six of Rods, which is great because this is victory after a battle. So you have a victorious card here, Aquarius. I feel that some of you Aquarians will start to communicate with somebody new to you at a distance. This could be a love partner, potential love partner, but it could be a relative that maybe they're not new to you, but the communication could be new. But this could also be in a business sense, or somebody that's giving you information, education, suggestions. Could be somebody that's a good advisor or mentor to you, and they may be at a distance. And for many of you Aquarians, this is somebody new to you. You may also start to reassess the value of things that you have. You could be spending some time seeing like items you have that you want to sell or get rid of. Could be a house, could be a boat, jet ski, car, could be antiques, collectibles, whatever it is, machinery, technology. You may start to hunt on the internet or other ways, which I think mostly would be through the internet, to search and see what is the value of some things you have that you may want to sell. To sell. I don't feel there's any other reason you're doing it unless you just want to insure it. You want to insure these items, so you may want to seek out the value, get appraisals, and then insure them. It could be about that. If there was something that you were hoping to get improvement on or get some kind of approval, especially approval on something that you needed to get pushed through, I feel that you are going to find out it gets pushed through for you. Maybe this was a loan, a grant, or some kind of documentation or legal paperwork and things you had to fill out, and then you submit them and somebody somewhere has to approve them. I feel like you get the approval, or could be coming from a boss. Like you could make some kind of suggestion, like, can I work from home or work from home a few days a week and not come into the workplace all 5 days? That could get approved. That could get pushed through. Things that you're trying to get pushed through or approved are going to, you'll be victorious in that. And also, because my guides keep bringing up something that was written gets approved. This could also be if you put some content out there, writing, videos, blogs, whatever. It could be the approval of the public also. You could find something you institute or start. Some of you, it's in writing. So it could be a website. It could be anything. It gets the approval, like public approval will come through for you. So if you would like to get a continuation or an expansion of this reading for the month of November 2022, you can get my psychic crystal readings, where I look in my crystal and give you additional psychic predictions and messages for this month of November 2022. That link is down below in the description box in the Show More section. And it's also available, these links are also available on my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page. These links are connected to my Vimeo on-demand videos. So this specific link will take you to the psychic crystal readings. And then if you go to my website, you can pick whatever sign you want under that heading, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. So now on to card number 4, you have the 5 of Pentacles. And this is bankruptcy, feeling financially bankrupt, emotionally bankrupt. Could also be feeling depressed about something. Money could actually be there or be available, but you may be in despair or worried and not paying attention or not noticing it. I do feel that there are Aquarians that are going to see losses in the financial market. If you have invested in something, stocks, bonds, crypto, I don't know what, I'm just hearing investments. There could be some losses there. And this could cause you to stress, worry, get depressed. Maybe that's why it came up earlier that you were going to do research about, what things you own and possess, what value they have, because you may want to sell them. That could even be investments. If you have stocks and bonds and crypto or property, you may be concerned. Like, what is the value of them now? You could have somebody that could really want to buy a property, even if you don't have it for sale. You could have somebody that wants to buy either personal property or a property that you're living in. Like, I mean, personal property, I'm talking about a car, a boat, cameras, laptops, whatever. You could have somebody that wants to offer you money for that. But if you have land or a home, somebody could come along and you may not even have it listed for sale, and they could ask you that if you want to sell it. I feel that there will be, you will be doing some kind of shifting around of your assets in some way. You could be, I don't know what, it's a general reading. Like maybe if you have stocks, you're shifting them into bonds. Maybe if you have stocks, you're taking them out of the stock market and buying property. Maybe if it's property, you're going to do something else with it. This is definitely a card of worry. I'm not going to lie to you. I know Aquarians are really hypersensitive, even though a lot of people accuse Aquarians of not being that way. But I feel that, your sign no sign likes it when I give them news that doesn't sound good. But forewarned is forearmed. Hopefully this isn't going to happen to you. That's why I always recommend to watch your rising sign, because some months your rising sign is really going to speak to you more than your sun sign. So if you don't know your rising sign, I highly recommend you find out when your birth time is, and then you can watch not just my videos of what your rising sign is, but also astrology videos. So the last card in your reading is the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is an air sign person. This is Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign. So it's likely you, but it could be another air sign person in your life. I feel like you're finding ways to break the structures of things, to seek balance, but through it's almost like through the breaking of things. Like breaking of commitments, breaking of contracts, breaking of energetic ties to certain things. It's kind of like this, even though this doesn't look like that. I feel like that's what you're doing. Like you're breaking the patterns, breaking routines, breaking things that will, it's like to shift and change the energy, and it's going to end up creating more balance and power, even though breaking something down may not seem like that's what it does, but it actually will. Some of you are going to be making a really strong commitment to your health, making a strong commitment to yourself, but also to your health. So this could be like, whatever that means to you, taking more vitamins and minerals, taking herbal remedies and tinctures and teas, homeopathic remedies. It could also be natural medicine in other ways. It could be doing yoga, meditation. It could be more exercise or better diet. Like whatever taking better care of yourself means to you. You're definitely going to be on fact-finding missions in November. I feel like that's one of the biggest, I don't know, like the biggest thing over your head is, I don't know how else to explain that. Like you're going to be digging into information, wanting appraisals, wanting to know the value of things, moving your assets, being on fact-finding missions, looking for a better life, breaking cycles and patterns and changes, wanting new friends or love partners or both, communicating with somebody at a distance that could bring a lot of victory to you. I feel it's a very active and proactive month for Aquarians. I don't feel like you're going to be relaxing much in November. But this is all for the betterment of yourself, and also investing in yourself more, like looking out for your best interests. you could really, on the quest to making your life better, you could have some like groundbreaking discoveries. And you may say, well, what do you mean? Like science? I don't mean science. Like not groundbreaking discoveries in that, but like some club, group, or organization you never thought of joining, or a church, or a religion, or a spiritual practice, or accumulation of all different things, new ways to make money. That's the kind of thing that's coming up for Aquarians. Now, the best gemstone crystal I got for you is actually your gemstone for your sign. And for, well, I don't know if it is for Aquarians, I think it is, but for the month of February at least, if you're a February born Aquarian, this is your gemstone, is amethyst. So amethyst helps with addictions and enhances the immune system. It also improves the endocrine system and skin appearance. Amethyst is also good for promoting digestive health, reducing headaches, and regulating hormones. Amethyst increases spiritual awareness and psychic abilities. It also brings positive transformation, relieves stress, and enhances memory. It's a good gemstone for you in November to motivate you and like get you going. So if you're wearing amethyst or sleeping with it under your pillow, it's energetically going to vibe with you and help amp up your motivation. It's also very good for getting you in a positive mindset. It's going to make you feel more uplifted and more positive. It's also going to help with any spiritual processes you're doing. Yoga, meditation, psychic readings, trying to connect with deceased loved ones, or any other spiritual practices here. There's many. I'm just naming a few. That if you are embarking on any of them, reflexology or anything like that, Bach flower remedies, or taking any kind of classes in any of these areas, if you're wearing amethyst or sleeping with it under your pillow, it's going to really help you plug into the spirit world and the spiritual side of things very strongly for you. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand channel, where I use a variety of divination tools to look into very specific topics, you can get the most recently recorded series in the links down below in the description box, or you can go to my website at theluckymermaid.com and go to the videos page. There you can see all the different video series I've recorded, what divination tools I've used, how far the predictions go out in time, and you just click on whatever sign you want under the heading of the video series you want, and that link will take you to those videos on Vimeo. Now, the most recently recorded video series I have down below, I'll just name a few, is my eclipse effects from the solar eclipse in Scorpio, October 25th, 2022, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. I highly recommend, if you can do so, to also get your rising sign in those videos. It'll give you a more clear picture of what that new moon partial solar eclipse will bring to your life over the next 6 months. And I got to tell you, those predictions, some of them for some of the signs were going out a year from now. My Mars retrograde psychic tarot scopes for 2022-2023 are also available. There's 4 tarot cards in those readings, plus an animal totem card, and I pulled a gemstone crystal for you also from my velvet bag of gems for each sign of the zodiac. Again, that's another series I recommend to get your rising sign and your moon sign. Your rising sign and your sun sign to get a more clear picture of what's to come for you. Also, my Horseshoe Tarot Spread Psychic Tarot readings for 2022, 2023. They're also available. That video series is one of the most purchased video series that I put on Vimeo. I think it's because there's 7 tarot cards and it is a lot of predictions and information in those videos. Also, don't forget my psychic crystal readings for November 2022 are also available, which I talked about earlier in the readings. And my career and finance psychic tarot and crystal readings, those predictions go out 12 to 18 months. I recorded them in April of 2022, and the predictions go all the way until October of 2023. Now, there's many other video series down below. I won't name them all. You can look at them at your leisure and select whatever you would like. Also, if you would like to get more predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here in a video format, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. Also, on my YouTube community pages, I've started to post these predictions and messages there as well, but they're in a written format, usually about 5 paragraphs long. Many people do find that either some of the messages in those readings or all of it resonate with them, and you may find that as well. So I'd love to see you on my social media pages. And please know, if anybody contacts you, I've said this a million times, I'm going to keep saying it. Hopefully it'll stop, but it continues on and happens for like all kinds of people that have Instagram. I'm kind of surprised how many people are getting this happening to them. I'm not contacting you and asking you if you want a reading. If anybody does that and messages you or starts following you, it's not my account. They've created a fraudulent account. So if somebody follows you and if somebody asks you, because they're winding up to ask you if you want a reading. That's what they're going to do. And it's not me. I only work from my wait list, which I closed in 2018 because it got too full, and my cancellations list, which I still accept people. I still put people on that list. I only read people from those lists, and I contact you myself in writing in an email. It's going to come from me, and you're going to have communication with me back and forth. It's not going to be coming to you through social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. It's not, if you get anything from there, it's not me. If you would like to make a donation to this channel and help support the readings that I do here on YouTube, I have a donation link down below. It is connected to PayPal. I want to thank you to those who have been very generous and kind and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot to me, and it does help a lot. So thank you so very much for that. I do truly appreciate it. So I hope you have an absolutely amazing month of November, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.